Today's short class is called Soothing Sore Neck and Shoulders. This is a problem that a lot of us have. We take tension through the neck and all the way down into the shoulders and sometimes into the mid-back as well. So we're just going to look at some gentle mobilisations and stretches we can do today, just using a little hand towel, or you can use a flexband if you wish to as well, but most of us will have a hand towel even when we're on holiday nearby. So we'll start with that, but we'll begin by just thinking about our head position. So a lot of us, when we're using computers and driving, we end up with a very forward head posture. It looks like something like this. I'm sure we all recognise this posture. So let's think about one, lifting the breastbone, rolling open our shoulders, and then gently just drawing the chin back. If you want to put your hands behind your head to help achieve that length in the spine, you can, and then just relax them down. But find that centered position where your ear is roughly in line with the center of your shoulder. Okay, this class is not really suitable for those who have osteoporosis or any disc issues in the cervical neck area. But let's now begin. So we're drawing our chin back to get that length in the back of the neck, and we're just going to begin, hands just relaxed down by the side, dropping the chin down towards the chest. Try to avoid clamping it down. Think more about an up and over movement. Let the shoulders just relax forward. And then from there, begin to rebuild your spine, lift your breastbone, lift the head, draw the chin back, and gently look upwards. Roll open the front of the shoulders as you do that. And again, drop your chin, reach the hands downwards, let the shoulder blades glide apart, and then draw the chin back, get that length in the back of the neck, rebuild, and lift up. And if you want to get more lengthening in the back of the neck, hands behind the head are something that is quite useful. So just gently pressing the head into the hands, keep the pressure of the head upward into the hands as you flex forward. And then as you return, gently again, pressing the head up into the hands to restack, lifting the breastbone. Watch that you're not arching into your low back, and press the elbows back. And again, back of the head is pressing upwards, the chin is drawing downwards. Relax your hands down, let those shoulder blades slide apart. Keep that feeling as if you're pressing up into your imaginary hands now as you restack the spine one more time, drawing the chin back, dropping the chin, relaxing the shoulders. Imagine you've still got your hands behind your head, gently drawing the chin back, get the length in the back of the neck as we restack our spine to upright. Now from here, we're just going to turn and look over either shoulder. So draw, just as if you're looking onto an imaginary horizon, look over one shoulder, turn your head and look over the opposite shoulder. And just keep rotating, really reaching down maybe with your opposite arm to accentuate that stretch through the side of the neck there. Rotate, reach down with the arm, look over that opposite shoulder, and make sure this shoulder isn't following you, that you keep it rolled back. Again, turning the head to the side, looking over that opposite shoulder, reaching down maybe with the hand that your head is turning away from, and come back and through. So 3 to 5 times, just allowing yourself to just enjoy that stretch as you look over the shoulder there, and then coming back to centre and looking over that opposite shoulder, and then back to centre again. After that, let's try just dropping the ear to the shoulder. Again, reaching your opposite arm down towards the floor as you turn your ear downwards. Come back to centre, do the same to the opposite side. Again, reaching down with the arm to accentuate that stretch, probably underneath your ear. Coming back to centre And then to the opposite side. Just gently dropping down, reaching as far as you feel comfortable doing. Trying to keep your shoulders level as you do the movement. Dropping down, coming back up. Dropping down, and coming back up. One more to each side. Just feeling that stretch there, reaching downwards with the arms, keeping the shoulders level, coming back up. And coming back up. Now often when our head posture tends to be forward, the muscles here become lengthened, the back becomes shortened. So I'm just going to turn sideways on and show you a little exercise you could do to start to strengthen those muscles in the front of the neck there. So put your finger on your nose, and I want you to keep your chin parallel to the floor and gently draw your nose away from the tip of the finger, keeping the chin parallel. Feel that gentle lengthening in the back of the neck and just hold. Hold it. You probably won't feel the muscles actually working, but they are gently contracting in order to hold you in that position. And then let's let your head come forward. You might not even come forward to your finger again, so just place your finger back up on your nose and then draw back. Get the length in the back of the neck. Keep the chin parallel to the floor, just holding. And release. And draw back. Feel like you're pressing up through the crown of the head up towards the ceiling without lifting the chin. Hold. And release. Now I'm going to do about 5 of these here for time, but you can probably do up to 8 of these, and maybe even a couple of sets if it's something you really want to work on. And release. And last one here, drawing back, hold, and release, and coming back to center. So let's think about that head retraction, that pulling back of the chin. And let's just take your hands, maybe cross them over in front of you, and just place them on your collarbones. Draw your chin back again and get that length in the back of the neck, and then gently lift your chin up towards the ceiling. Push the chin forward. I do this one sometimes in class. I call it my step toe maneuver, pushing the chin forwards. Feel that stretch here all the way down the front of the neck, and then release. So make sure before you go to lift the head, you draw the chin back, then you lift. You keep that gentle pressure on the collarbones. You feel that stretch in the front of the neck. It's holding and release. A few more of these. Draw the chin back, get the length in the back of the neck, then you start to lift the chin, downward pressure onto the collarbones to anchor, push the chin forward and release. Last time. Draw back. Start to lift, downward pressure, push the chin forward, and release. And again, just holding it for a few seconds there, just to emphasize that stretch on the front of our neck there. And now I call this movement a chicken head glide. I just want you to let your head come forward as if you're slouched at your desk or driving your car, and then just focus on the lifting, the drawing back of the chin, and finding that nice neutral position. And again, let everything slouch forward, and then lift the breastbone, roll open your shoulders, draw the chin back and lengthen up. Release, let everything come forward, and then again, draw back, lift the breastbone, open the shoulders and lengthen. And let everything come forward. Lift your breastbone, roll open the shoulders, draw the chin back. Each time we're just making these muscles here on the front of the neck just have to do a little bit of work. And 2 more times. Let the head come forward, Breastbone lifts, we draw the chin back, we roll open the front of the shoulders. And I just show you the last one from the side. So if you just let everything come forwards, breastbone lifts, we roll open the shoulders, we draw the chin back. Find that length in your spine. Hold. And again, just release to a more neutral, less stiff position. But now we're going to turn our head, look towards our underarm, okay? Think about keeping that opposite shoulder drawing downwards, okay? And then rotate and look at that opposite diagonal. And gently just rotating the head, keeping that opposite shoulder drawing down towards the floor as we turn our head and we look upwards diagonally. So it's like you're looking at your underarm on one side and then you're turning your head diagonally and looking upwards towards the ceiling, feeling that stretch into the side of the neck, the shoulder, wherever you're feeling stiff. And one more time. And if you want to add that anchoring movement a little bit to the front of the collarbone, you can do that again as well. Just to emphasize that stretch a little bit more. Let's do the same to the opposite side. Turn the head, drop the chin. Anchor here if you wish to, or just leave the arm dropping down to the side of the body. It has a similar effect. And then we're just going to turn our head diagonally outwards, looking up towards the ceiling, reaching the arm to the floor. And then back down. And again, turning out, looking up, feeling that stretch, dropping back down. And we turn. None of this should cause any pain in your neck at all. So please, if you do feel pain, don't move into that area. But you should probably get quite a strong stretch through the neck, depending on how much this is an area of tension for you. So reaching down with the arms towards the floor and then coming back. Last time. And just turning the head and reaching. Come back to center now, and let's just do some nice shoulder shrugs, because neck tension doesn't exist on its own. It's also our shoulder girdle, so it's good to try and get some mobilization through this area. Just rotating those shoulders forwards, up and down. Changing direction, go back the other way. Take them back, roll them up and forwards. Just gently massaging on the back there as the shoulder blades move up and down. And last couple. And this next one's one that I personally really like. You're going to drop your ear to your shoulder again. You reach the arm out to the side and then pull it down. And you can play with the position. I'm just reaching my arm up horizontally, twisting my arm. You may feel any tingling or anything. That's a neural stretch or glide. And hopefully that should go on as you do the movement here. So just keeping the ear to the shoulder, up and down, or you can do some circles if you wish to. Whichever way you want to go, but just feeling that tension come and go as you move the arm up and down. Come back to center, go to the opposite side. So we drop our ear to our shoulder and we reach the arm out to the side and down. So you can start off just with that one. Feeling that stretch come and go as the arm goes up and down. That's it, maybe doing some circles. Just gentle movement. There's lots of different things you can do here, but just nice and gentle. Going in the opposite direction maybe. Just feeling that stretch come and go there as you move your arm around. And then come back to center. And also a little bit of self-massage is a good idea as well. Just gently pressing and pummeling, a bit like a cat when it's padding into things. Just drawing some blood into the area. to help relieve that tension through the neck and shoulders. So just spending maybe, 30 seconds to a minute, just massaging into those upper shoulders, finding out where those little knots are, and giving yourself a little bit of a pummel there. Pressing down into those points where you feel the tension as you press into the tissue. And now we're going to add our towel to the movement and to some more mobilising movements for the shoulder girdle area. So grabbing your towel, you can do this in standing, or you can stay in a seated position, whichever you prefer. Okay, so let's start by taking the towel behind us. Have it just sort of, depending on how stiff you are, the narrower, the more stretch, the wider, the less. Okay, so pull your towel apart and lift both arms up towards the ceiling, stretching those arms up, pulling the towel apart, and then bringing it back down. Keep your lift in your chest, try not to lean forward too much, and just press the arms up against that nice stable torso, just pulling it apart and lifting the hands and opening the front of the chest here. And again, just lifting, maybe some little pulses at the top, just pulsing the arms up, really trying to open the front of the shoulders there as you do that. Then just give yourself a little rest, and then some side to side movements. So we're going to pull the arms apart again and allow the elbow to bend as you come through, pulling the arm out to the side. So as it goes behind my body, it's bending, keeping the torso fairly still, and just getting that nice side to side movement there. Just pulling it from side to side. Lovely. Okay, about 3 to 5 of those on each side, depending on how it feels for you, before bringing your towel to the front. And again, the stiffer your shoulders are, the wider your arms will need to be. But pull the towel apart, feel that connection to the back of the shoulders, and then lift those arms up and press back. Watch that you're not arching too much into your lower back at all. Breastbone can lift, and then we bring the arms down to the front, just pulling it apart. Stretching up, reaching long, and then dragging it all the way back down. And again, we lift, stretch up, and down. 2 more times. Reach, and down. And we reach, and down. And just pop your towel to one side, and let's just finish off this short session with a nice seated roll down. So hands just pressing to the front of your chair. Okay, you can also do it in standing if you wish to, but there's more emphasis on the upper body if we do it in a seated position. Allow your shoulders to roll forward. Allow the arms or the hands, backs of the hands, to rotate in as you roll yourself forward. Take a nice deep breath here and allow those fingertips to hang a bit heavier towards the ground. Inhale, and as you exhale, imagine you've got your wall behind you and you're rolling your spine up your imaginary wall, lifting and lengthening. Not forgetting your head posture as you roll down. Draw your chin back, get that length into the back of the neck. And then again, start to drop your chin. Start to roll the front of the ribs to the back of the body. Allow the shoulders to roll forward. Hold it there. Keep the abdominals lifting and supporting you. And as you exhale, allow the fingers to reach a bit further towards the floor. Allow the shoulder blades to really glide apart. And really let your head dangle in between your arms. Take a nice deep breath and begin to roll back up. Peeling the spine up one vertebra at a time. At the top, drawing the chin back and finding your neutral position. Last time. Inhale. As you exhale, draw the chin back slightly and then start to roll the crown of the head forward. Allow the shoulder blades to glide apart. Turn the backs of the hands inwards again. Let your head dangle in between your arm like it's a lampshade dangling from the ceiling.
Again, inhale. As you exhale, allow your shoulder blades to slide further as your fingers reach towards the floor. Inhale. As you exhale, pull those abdominals back. Begin to restack your spine from the base. Finally, allowing the breastbone to lift. Lifting the crown of the head last. Drawing the chin back. Find that alignment. And rest. And I hope you feel that that's given you some relief from your sore neck and shoulders.